Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting round of basketball from the Rep Basketball Association right here at COSI. Today, we're going to see Bree and Gouda compete for the last spot in the semifinals. You can check out previous games that are linked to our COSI Connects website. My name is Laurie Miller, and I'm the manager of Living Collections here at COSI, and I'll be sticking around after the game to interact live with you and answer questions. So stick around after the game. But for now, let's join Steve and Guy courtside and watch this matchup.
Hello and welcome back to COSI in our final game of the first round of the RBA Rap Basketball Inaugural Tournament. I'm Steve, play-by-play. With me as always is Guy Talks a Lot.
Thanks, Steve. It's great to be here. Now, folks, your eyes don't deceive you. We do only have one rat on the court.
Yes, that is an excellent point. Absolutely. Unfortunately, Bree was a scratch. She had to scratch for health issues. We just wanted to make sure you got some Rap Basketball action today, though, so we did want to bring you some footage of Gouda.
Not only that, Steve, but we actually have an exclusive interview with Bree coming up now.
We have a what?
Yes, we do. Absolutely. Here we are. Bree, so could you tell us a little bit more about the injury there? Bree, can you hear me?
Guy?
No. Maybe she's just a little shy. So, could you tell us maybe how it feels to be on the sidelines right now when I'm sure you really want to be in there? We having some audio problems?
Guy, well...
Oh, wait! Whoa, we're back to basketball. I'm sure it was just some audio problems. We'll get that straightened out during the break.
Yes, I'm sure we will there, Guy. Well, anyways, it does look like Gouda is well prepared. She has nice form, putting those through the basket there, going in for those treats.
Yep, absolutely. Would have loved to see the game. You know, you hate to see it go down like that, but you know, hopefully Bree will be feeling better here in no time.
Absolutely. Well, looks like we're getting ready to take a commercial break here, but as always, we will be back right after this. Stay with us.
COSI may be closed, but we are open for fun and engaging science through COSI Connects, COSI's digital doorway for fun, at-home science discovery and learning. Every day, we're going to deliver fresh, exciting, and engaging science through COSI videos and hands-on activities you can try at home. Follow us here and visit cosi.org/COSI Connects for your daily science activity. We look forward to sharing great science with you.
Oh, great. Steve, they moved the camera closer. Hopefully she can hear us better now. So, Bree, are you planning on watching the rest of the Rats play basketball here?
Guy?
No, I really want to know. I want to know how she's going to engage with her former teammates.
Guy, she's a rat.
Yeah?
So she can't talk.
She can play basketball, right?
Touche, Guy. You got me on that one for sure. Let's watch a little bit more of this scrimmage here. So we keep saying she. Could you tell our viewers a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. We do keep saying she. It's an all-female tournament. You know, we want to make sure that we don't have any baby rats unexpectedly, so that we do keep them all females.
Well, there's one good bit of information you shared with us today, Guy. Folks, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks so much for watching. See you in round 2.
This has been brought to you by COSI, a nonprofit science and technology center in Columbus, Ohio. If you liked this video, remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. Also, please consider a donation to COSI so we can continue to engage, inspire, and transform lives and communities by making science accessible to everyone, everywhere. For more information, visit cosi.org/support.
So there you have it. Gouda is claiming the last spot for the semifinals, and I'm sure you are wondering what happened to Bree. So about a month ago, we noticed that she was peeing more than normal, and her gait or the way that she walked had changed. So anytime we see a change like that, we always make sure we bring it up with our vets. And when they examined her, they were able to diagnose her with early renal or kidney disease. And as a result, she has started her retirement a little bit early. She's healthy enough to be comfortable and is still a fantastic companion for Gouda, who she lives with behind the scenes. So she is going to stay with us and just be fat and happy for the rest of her years. So An interesting fact about our rats is that they're not just Japanese black-hooded rats, which describes their color, but they're also known as long Evans rats. So they're named after the scientists that bred them in 1915 is when they created this genetic line. And what's really special about them is that they're bred specifically to not get cancer, which is unfortunately prevalent in so many domestic rats. So if any of you have had a pet rat before, most likely at the end of their life, you would have seen lumps and bumps on them, which is normal. So what's special about Brie is she doesn't have cancer, but what we see are different things for their end of life stages. So long Evans rats are indeed lab rats, and because they're less likely to develop cancers, researchers are able to obtain more accurate results, which is really cool. The way that they develop these rats, whoops, sorry, technical difficulties. The way that they developed these rats was by taking a domestic rat and crossing it with a wild rat. This means that the long Evans rats are known for not being as docile as their domestic rats, but they're still very social and love interacting with each other and their keepers. So a little bit about our rats. So I'm seeing, am I seeing comments? No, just Joanne. This is news for some of our keepers that are hanging on the sidelines these days. So I did bring another animal from our collection for you to meet again this week. So this week we brought Bucket. Bucket is our eastern box turtle. Now Bucket here may look like a spring chicken, but she is almost 30 years old. So they can live almost 100 years in the wild, which is a really long time. But in captivity, closer to 40 is an average lifespan for a turtle. So they live a really long time. And of course, turtles are known for that shell. So she does have that very special shell, which is how she gets her name. So most turtles, if you think about them, have a nice flat shell, and that helps them swim through the water with ease, and they've got those webbed feet. So she looks a little bit different. She actually looks a lot like a tortoise. So she's got those claws on her feet. She's kind of swimming in the air. And then she's got that dome-shaped shell or that box-shaped shell. And what's special about it is if I show you her underside right here, she's got this hinge. And what happens is when she gets scared, she will pull all of her body limbs inside of that shell, and that hinge allows the bottom of her shell, which is the plastron, and it will meet with the carapace or the top shell and make sure that she's all protected in there. Now, it's a really efficient way for her to protect herself, but because it's big and bulky, they're not real fast. So they really are kind of slow, but they don't have to be fast because they're not running away. So that shell is made, the outside of that shell is made out of the same stuff that your fingernails are made out of, which is called keratin. And then of course, underneath it's bone. So if you've ever seen any shows where turtles are crawling out of their shells, they actually can't do that. If I show you her carapace here, or the top of her shell, this line that you see right here, that's actually her spine. So she is attached to this shell, so she cannot crawl out of it. She has to take it with her wherever she goes. Now, even though she looks like a tortoise, she has the diet of a turtle. So tortoises are herbivores, so they eat lots of veggies. Specifically, and turtles are omnivores. So our buddy Bucket here is an omnivore, which means that she will eat those vegetables or that vegetation, but she's also going to eat lots of things like bugs and worms. In fact, she gets really excited if we offer her earthworms, are kind of her favorite. And she will sit like a baby bird waiting for us to feed her because she's adorable. So that's what I had for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us for Rat Basketball. Make sure you come back next week. We will begin our first round of semifinals, and we hope to see you then. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.